everyone, and happy Valentine's Day. So this week I'm gonna do a Valentine doll, and for that I'm gonna need this doll. She really needs a makeover.
She needs a makeover so much that, as you can see, after taking out everything on her head, there is still some visible stain that I'm not able to do anything with, so I'll just have to live with them. Now, just for you today, I thought I would show you some steps on how I do the hair. And this hairstyle was my inspiration. For starters, this hair doesn't need a full reroot, so I did a thick hairline with way too many hair in one hole. Maybe 2 lines for the front part with the same technique, and a couple of normal rows in the back which are gonna be left loose. I didn't get more footage than that, but it was just a lot of flat iron and elastic to end up here. And like always, I'm just gonna do the trim off camera. I'll keep the hairstyle as a surprise for later in the video. We're gonna skip right to the face paint. For that, I wanted monochrome colors. I actually plan on using only white and a shade of pink for this doll, but changed my mind somewhere along the way. So she's not gonna be a monochrome doll, but that's something I'll revisit in the future for sure. This doll is still unique because I bought some iridescent pink, which is super perfect, but unfortunately it doesn't translate well on the camera. But throughout all of my doll, it still gives her that unique factor. And the pink is still super cutesy. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I also have some stain to take care of, so after 4 layers of paint, I was able to cover them. I really wasn't sure what to do with the face, so I thought a cute heart would be enough. For the fashionistas out there, I saw this coat in my feed, and even people in my town wear it. It does a Valentine's Day, it does a cutesy, it does a fashion, so I had to try and make it. Of course, with the footage off center, I'll just use a normal pattern that I had for a shirt and just cut the part that was supposed to be the fold of the front pattern to make it look like a coat. I'm also using an X-Acto just to be sure I don't cut the fur underneath, which is kind of ironic because 2 minutes later I made the executive decision that I would end up cutting the fabric almost raw. Unfortunately for me, I didn't find some pink fur in my town, so I kind of gave up and thought it would be just white and pink, but I really wanted to stick to the original, so I did some tests with my color pencil and it worked. So I'm kind of dyeing the fur here. It's still a little bit spotchy, but it does the job. And now we can move on to the hearts. For that, I'm gonna use a old beauty blender that I should have thrown a long time ago and cut a stamp into it. It didn't work at 100%, but I know it would have been hard to make the hearts a little consistent. So even if I know I'll have to pass again with a brush, I know that at least the base of the form is there. Once that is done and it's dry, I can pass everything through the sewing machine. You're gonna see that I have some yellow paper underneath just so my fabric doesn't get eaten by the machine. Usually I tend to do my sewing all by hand, but at this point I'm moving, so I'm trying to do everything like as fast as I can, and if I can save 5 minutes, I'll take the 5 minutes. You can also see how easy it is to remove from the paper, so you don't need to bother about anything else but to sew. This is the little coat done, and it's so cute and so accurate too. I love it so much. Now, the second part of this fashion statement is the shirt. That's when I can embrace the fact that I was not gonna use only pink. And for that, I have 2 good reasons. The first was the choice of the fabric. I really like the texture of like every shirt this style came with, and was only able to find it in red or white. But I really wanted this to pop underneath the coat because I'm gonna do the little heart. And of course, a cute heart like that needs some glitter. For that, I just put some white glue on the fabric and took one of my pointy instruments that I use for my pearl necklaces and dipped it into the water. I was careful not to put too much on it because I don't want to put like a C in my glitter box. I just want enough to be able to grip one glitter at a time. And thankfully, the glue did the rest. After that, I just had to add her little pants, and that's it for her.